This is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another car video. Women will look at a man thinking, I want to smash that. Okay, so check it out, right? Check it out. I'm on IG. Check me out on IG. I'll show y'all a little bit of what I do when I'm not, on YouTube or anything. And plus, I always have something inspirational to say on Sundays, right? But anyway, because I'm on IG, people send me like constant things. So, get up early this morning and check my IG, for research purposes. Anyway, I saw a message from somebody and they would say, hey, check out the comments. The comments on this post is crazy because people will send me posts and stuff. So I saw this post and I actually wrote it down, make sure I got it right. It was like on the post, the person was wrote, do women look at a man and think, I want to smash that? I'm going to F the ish out of him. Or that's just men, right? And here's the interesting thing about this page, right? When I last looked, and that was maybe a couple hours ago before I went to the gym, it was over 2,000 comments on there, right? And it was a Christian page, Christian themed page, right? I checked out the comments on there. All these women, it wasn't even that crazy. They were like, yeah, we always looking at a man. Yeah, we always thinking, thinking about them sexually, right? And in fact, some women even say they don't just look, they be plotting. They be plotting, right? And I thought about it, right? I was like, I let the person know who sent it to me. I was like, well, that's normal. See, I'm going to tell you what. A big problem I see with a lot of guys, and once they can get past this issue, trust me, you got sex like crazy. A lot of men don't get the idea that women want to have sex, and they be checking out men. And I've done a couple videos. I've done several videos where I've said this, right? And the men keep trying. They were still pushing back. Well, this is that. No, they want to fuck. Shit. These women, if you look at women, shoot, why do you think they be wearing these leggings and stuff? Why do you think they be wearing these heels, getting that makeup, getting those push-up bras and girdles to make the ass look right? Shoot, I just came out the gym. Somebody I've seen in there almost since I started working out there. When I first saw her, she was like just real slim. I saw her today. I was like, damn, where that ass come from? But she be squatting like crazy. Shoot. They want it because they always checking the shoe. And I've told y'all, I've said several times about this infamous post on Facebook. I've described it several times where a woman asked other women, had they ever had sex with two men in a day? And I said I stopped counting the responses after 100 individual women, right? And, guys got to understand this. These women want some. And that's how they be checking out a man. Now, see, part of the problem is guys be thinking all this other stuff. Well, no, it's money, and all of that shit. Yeah, when they want to divest you of it, when you're a lick to them. But trust me, even when women get with a man with money, they still checking out that young guy. They still want that tight body. Shoot, why I always talk about, male exotic dancers and diesel. They're diesels, gigolos and stuff like that. Shit, the women be paying for it. And then I talked about the street gigolo. Shoot, I talked about the street gigolo. Some of these guys be up here. They don't got any place to work or anything. A woman taking care of them. In fact, this probably some of y'all putting money into some woman's OnlyFans page, subscribe to her, checking her out. And then, as soon as she get off of there or finish making her video or something, letting some motherfucker tear her ass up. Tear her ass up. All right, thanks. Yeah, shit. They trying to tell y'all. Now, see, think about it though, and even on this page, because sometimes people be, you see that where they thought they this or that. Nah, this a Christian page, and I was looking at it was a Christian page, and I actually checked out some of the profiles and stuff. Yeah, you had a few stylish-looking women who had profiles, in the comments and everything, but I also saw some regular-looking women. These women be doing it, because I'm gonna tell you what with women, and I learned this early in life. Be trying to tell guys they don't get it. If you're around a group of women, you get a real comfortable where, you act, just don't give the impression at least that you judging them, and they get comfortable. Oh shoot, they'll talk about it. In fact, women have told me since I was young how women, when men ain't around, they will talk about sex. They checking out a man. Shoot. That's right. Hey, just like for the summer, it's sundress season. We be liking those women in those sundresses. It's gray sweatpants season. Shoot. Especially for guys who are showers. Guys who are growers, it depends more on how they walk and everything. But shoot, women be checking out all of that. Because women want that hot beef injection. They want it. Now, here's the thing. A lot of guys, one thing though, a lot of guys, when I said women want sex, right? They still want it from not every single man, but they still gonna have a range of men that they want it from. Because guys hear that, and instead of using some common sense, thinking, oh yeah, they'll just have sex with anybody. It's like, no, they got men they want to have sex with, men who appeal to them for whatever reason. Just like even some thirsty guys, there's some women they ain't gonna want to have sex with. If she has an unfortunate face and no body shape and she's smelling, she got a stank attitude, I would hope a man wouldn't want to have sex with that. But, you going to be picky. In fact, I would say, I'm going to be real with y'all, women's sex drive is probably higher than a man's. Because seriously, like I said, they can have several partners in a day and it ain't no big deal. Shoot. In fact, something Cousin T-Tall said one time. It's just like a handshake to someone. But yeah. And then, you know what? Let me get to that plotting thing. Like I said, several women who commented said, yeah, they don't just be looking, they be plotting. And I did a video and I said, you select when women actively try to seduce you. Now, I know there's always an argument about choosing signals and approaching and all of that stuff, and that's cool. If you got to do it, you got to do it. But you select when, on a routine basis, of some woman trying to seduce you, because that whole select, non-select thing is just a sexual hierarchy. And when women want something from you, when they check you out and something, they will do stuff. They will not just look at you, put themselves in a position where you got to talk to them, find a reason to say something to them. They might walk past you and, they'll walk past like 5 men they ain't checking out, walk past you, and then she might say, it might be something innocent, like, oh, excuse me. That's like, damn, she just busted in front of those other guys, but she's saying, excuse me to me. Because they looking for it. And then some women, they just straight up with it. I experienced that when I was younger. They walking down the street, some women just hand me a phone number and shit. And if anybody who say, nah, that wouldn't happen, no, that shit. Anybody, because I've had guys come, y'all be surprised the stories some people be hitting me up, dudes who can actually hit me up for free. They in my inner circle, they be hitting me with some stories. I'll be like, damn. But I know it's true, because I'll tell you what, when a woman is horny, when she's really turned on by a guy, she'll find a way to give him some. If she just turned on by a guy and it's just in the street, she can't reach him, she'll look and, maybe go home and use a toy or something, right? But if she's in a position to put herself to talk to him or say something innocent, boom. And really, and this is something I said though, even though I'll use the word game because people can relate to it, I say you don't need the game. If you develop your sex appeal, right? If you develop your sex appeal and pay attention, you'll stay with it. And what is sex appeal? It's like I said, the core of it is your body. What turns a man on about a woman? her body. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. For all these dudes tricking and stuff, you ain't tricking with no overweight woman, all right? Or an ugly woman, all right? You know. Or some woman with some bad attitude. Nah, you tricking on her. Though what a primary thing is just the body, because if you look at a lot of sex workers and stuff, a lot of them ain't really pretty. They average looking, they just got some ton of makeup on and shit, but the main thing they present is their body. Well, women the same way. And it's a combination of body and the attitude you give off, the vibe you give off. You know, if you give off that like sexually frustrated vibe or something, or sexually stunted or nerdy vibe or something, shit, you might physically look good to them, but they're gonna be like, nah, not him. Because women try to ascertain what you're about with whatever you give off, with your body language and everything. But yeah, they be plotting. Shit. Yeah, there's some women out there, better pray I'd never say they kidnapped me. And they took advantage of me, man. It's almost up there with people messing with me while I'm trying to eat my buffalo wings. But, seriously. But they be plotting. Like, I wasn't surprised when I saw it. And I like instances like that where women just be straight up. You know, and guys, you know what? Seriously. Any man, if a man just deal with the whole sexual aspect of everything, just understanding these women, shoot. These women want a hot beef injection. They want good sex, you know? You know? All the man gotta do is be in decent shape. You don't even gotta have, you know, if you got that six pack and shit, yeah, that helps. But if you're in decent shape, in fact, believe it or not, if you got if you ain't in perfect shape in anything, as long as you're in decent shape, because then women, they know they ain't in perfect shape, so they'll be more comfortable with you and stuff. And plus, get that look in your eye and stuff, look like you'll tear her up, flip her over. Dominate and say, whose pussy is this? You know, just look like it. Ain't really yours anyway, it's just your turn. But, you know, you give off that vibe and everything. But it's a combination of the physicality and the attitude. And the women out here want it, seriously. These women, I'm gonna tell you what. Now I know a lot of dudes, and I'm gonna talk about that Friday. I ain't gonna do anything for tomorrow. I don't even have a podcast, you know. Rom gotta cook. Rom needs to spend time with family, everything too. But, you know, I'm gonna talk about that on Friday, about all these dudes thinking, oh yeah, God gotta pay. If you gotta pay, you're a trick. Pure and simple. And if you gotta pay, that says something. That means if the woman making you pay or something, and being assistant on it, that just means she ain't really feeling you sexually. Because women, and anybody who questions that, ask yourself why women are paid $400 an hour to go out with somebody and have sex with them. Or why they go to some male exotic dancer, or why they'll get that young guy in the neighborhood, or why these teachers who got their own money dealing with some young boy. They ain't dealing with them for their money or status. They young boys. They sleeping at home on some bunk bed or something. But they feel like that young boy can fuck. Because young boys only got one move. They just happy to get the pussy. So they got a ton of energy. And actually a smart woman, an older woman, and see, Boogie had mentioned this. An older woman will make that dude, she'll make him jack off or something first, get it out the way. But yeah. Nah, I peeped that when I was young. Shoot, why you think some of that shit be happening? Why these women why the sexual underworld, shadow world exists. Oh, real quick, man. Remember, I saw a detractor, not even on this video. One of my videos, I saw him mention my name on another video, say, oh, only Rom knows about it. The shadow world. That's a virgin ass, bitch ass motherfucker. It's up there. Seriously, you go in the hood. Everybody know it. In fact, I don't care where you live. Everybody probably know that one woman fucking. In fact, you will see it if your ass go out and interact with these women and kind of watch them and shit. But here's the thing: once you know that that's what they want, because think about it, if they want sex, and if you got if you got the tools, literally, it look like you in good shape. Look like you'll last more than like 15 minutes. Look like you can be discreet, or got that intensity or something. Look like bang it like you stole something. Because going deeper, there's a certain point when it's good to the woman. Shit, they don't want that rose petal shit. They want that straight Klingon shit. Because when a woman say, you going in a woman, you making love to her slowly, then she say harder, or she start saying pump. That's all you got. They might start slapping, and then their legs go all in different directions. They got flexibility they don't normally have. Shit. And for those who know about the 9 levels of orgasm, that's about 5. That's when you know it's good. Oh, just real quick, it's at number 9 if she's just knocked out. But in all honesty, that takes a while. If she starts speaking in tongues, she's really at 9. But that's for the metaphysic people. They know about that. The Tantra brothers know about that one. But anyway, though, yeah, they be checking you out all the time. Seriously. If I could figure out, I'm still trying to figure out a way to make money off of that shit. I'm like, shit, something. And I'm going to tell you how deep that is, too. Everybody talking about OnlyFans, but a lot of men got OnlyFans, too. A lot of men got OnlyFans, too. In fact, that's how I found out about it at first. That's how I found out. Somebody hit me up privately and stuff. I can't call their name. And they said, oh, yeah, I got this place called OnlyFans, bro. I was like, and this before it got big. Yeah, all these women be paying and everything. Shit. Yeah, the game is out there. But if you understand, seriously though, I know people got all this stuff. And, this is no disrespect to all these dating coaches and everybody telling y'all stuff. They telling y'all some good stuff. But if a man just simply understand these women want something, and you just put yourself in a position or develop yourself that you can give it, and you give off that vibe and everything, you always got women. You can just be walking down the street. You can be in a grocery store chilling and shit, just buying your foods and stuff, and a woman gonna be like, she'd be over there. You be looking at the avocados, and this woman knows she ain't never had an avocado in her life. She'd be like, oh, these some nice avocados. You sitting there looking and shit. Hell, is she really scheming and shit? She might look up something on her phone real quick, what avocados do, and like talk it. Trust me. I'm going to tell you just real quick. I like when women on a seduction thing. That shit's entertaining. I love it. I love when this woman trying to seduce you. You just say, you already know you want to hit it and shit, right? You already know you want to hit it, but you sit back and say, I'm going to let her do her thing. And just sit back and enjoy. You get a lot of plates out of that shit, too. That's part of their game, too. Bring a man a plate. That's like, oh, okay, she like me. So anyway, y'all, that's all I got for today. But once you understand that, man, seriously, that's a big secret. That's a big secret. You understand that shit. And then all you have to do is just really, you don't even really have to chase that much. All you have to do is develop yourself to the point you can pick and choose who you want to deal with on your terms. That's when you got some real power. You got something that they want. And I've worked as a negotiator before. That's a key point. Been actually trained as a negotiator. If you got a good negotiating position, if you got something that the other party want, we're talking about women. They want the hot beef injection. All right. So anyway, y'all have a nice turkey day or whatever you do, whatever you want to call it. Personally, I actually call it just family day. Seriously. And all that other stuff they be talking about. I ain't going to get into some political shit here. So, but it's family day, man. And I know with the COVID and everything, they don't want people to travel. But some people saying, fuck that shit. They going to go see Nana and all of them. So anyway. Have a great day. And I'll talk to y'all Thursday. I am going to talk about that whole money thing. If you thinking you got to pay to get some pussy, I'm like, yeah, okay, you ain't made it. You don't have to pay shit. Yeah, they might pay you if you really know it. Diesel game. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all. Peace and blessings.